It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is a rockin' as they await the start of this one. We're here at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Cleveland. Moore with a return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
This is it. 24.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. When he gets it forward, it's still about a yard out of that. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. His first throw is an interception. And the Dolphins take over on his 11th interception of the campaign. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. This finds Smith. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
every offense in the league today. They want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Marcus May has it. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left, here's A-Chain. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give inside to Mostert. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All right, come on.
H.N. punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon H.N. with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Watson on 1st and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off, Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
H.N. a 1st down carry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 11. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun, Watson. Escapes out to the left. Gets to his back, Nick Chubb. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hey, 31! Set! Out!
First down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. That's a Cleveland touchdown. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup from the secondary. Greg Delpit on the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw, Tua. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
2nd down carry for Achane. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Right.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Ready, shot. Right.
Trying for it, it's H.M. And they take him down right along the 30. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Ready. Turbo 1.
Staying on the ground here with H.M. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Get set.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, here's Tua. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Tua. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Able to get it to Mostert. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Sanders all set to send it away. Moore with a return. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
The Browns take over first down 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They run it from the gun with Chubb. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Stopped that time by Marcus May. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Again, it's Chubb. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Browns face a 4-point deficit. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll start the drive with Achane. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Dolphins with a long field ahead. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go ahead.
From the 29. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. Moore with a return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Watson. Got him in, it's Njoku. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. To throw, here's Watson. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Watson now off play action. And they pick him off again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Dolphins take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. They'll send their tight end right. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 40 on second down. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Tua now from the gun. Got his target. It's Hill. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10, here's Watson. Moore's got it. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Browns a first. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Watson on first and 10. Connection made to Judy. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped that time by Marcus May.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. He beams one deep right side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Forced out to his right. Thrown on the run, deep down that left side. This is brought in at the 15. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Barrios now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner he took matters in his own hands.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 now. That one's caught along the left sideline. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Taken in by Smith. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
This throw is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Browns 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
This is it.
Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
This is it. Hey, 31. Out.
Chubb going for the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
At the 49-yard line.
Line up, go.
Play action. It's Watson. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
This is it. Line up, go.
2nd down. Watson throwing again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
This is it. Hey, 55. Line up, go.
They go play action here. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
To the court. Out, go.
Sticking to the air with Watson. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Good save. Go ahead. 21G, 21G. Out.
From the 41. He's got Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Miami.
All right.
Handoff running left, A-Chain. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right. Out.
Now 2 at a throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
That one complete to Njoku. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Chubb, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Alert! Reset!
Here's Watson to the air. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns parlay the interception into points. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want 2 here. He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
Mostert on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go ahead.
Here's a chain up the middle. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They send a man in motion. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Browns will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
54.
3rd and short, it's Watson. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. From the gun, Watson. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Judy there to grab it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Barrios now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left, here's H.A. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. He loses the football. And the Browns pick it up. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you got to have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB does it, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. Completes this one to Hill. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So out now comes the punter. And they could elect to just take the safety here. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Looking to throw it. Got a man. It's Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the Browns a first.
24.
At the 14-yard line.
To throw. Touchdown, Cleveland. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for two.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their two-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
The Browns will line up for the two-point
Throwing now. And he's got a man. Complete. And he's in for the two-point conversion. And near the tail end of this game, we are all tied up. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Barrios now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Dolphins take over a first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's Achan. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go ahead. Hey, cover one.
Man in motion here. Now to throw. Oh, my goodness. It's intercepted. Grant tapped it in to pick it off.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Set.
A give to Chubb, running left. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Where's the tag? Out.
Chubb again on 2nd down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So everything comes down to this from Dustin Hopkins. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. The kick is good. He got it.